How's it going, everyone? Unretired here, and today I want to showcase my current soldier as of build 27. And this build is really straightforward. It's all about Forcewave. Alright? Forcewave is a two-handed skill that's in the soldier tree. So if I'll just show you real quick, I'll show you my point distribution into soldier and what I put into Shaman. Gear wise, I don't have anything really magnificent, as I am very lucky with RNG. So yeah, thank you for that. But yeah, anyways, let's get it on then. So I put up to 25 points in stat points into the soldier. Originally, I wanted to go for I had Warcry with Terrify because I was just waiting for Shaman to come out. So I put up until 25 so I can get max decorated soldier. So it adds physical damage, it adds elemental resistance and slow resistance, and that's 21% at +1 to 8, so 9 points from my +1 skills. I maxed out military conditioning, 80 to 128 physical damage, 28% physique, 32% health. All right, so that health will help you on that survivability aspect. Physique obviously gives you more HP, you hit harder, plus a physical damage. It's a no-brainer for me anyways. I put max points into Menhir's Will. It does require a shield or a two-handed weapon, in which I do have, so it's not a big problem. If you're a one-handed player, if you use one-handed weapon, or a plate and or a shield in one hand, so that's not, it'll work as long as you have the shield, right? So this is pretty good. So as long as it's always active basically, as soon as I get below 30% health, it'll give me 66% of my total health. So 66% of my 6,084 HP, which is pretty good. That's pretty darn good. It's almost 3/4 of my health. Plus I get 282 HP per second. It's only a 23-second skill recharge, so by the time you're running away or whatnot, or doing guerrilla style, it comes back up, you go back down, you go back up in HP. Love it. I put max points into your Forcewave. Obviously, this is your bread and butter skill. You absolutely need max points into it. Whatever gear that you obtain through, that it be through faction and or drops, you absolutely need to put it on. Okay, so anything that'll add to your Forcewave, you need to put it on. Okay, so right now I'm at 17 points because of that +1 skill. 12-meter range, which is quite good. 140% weapon damage. So let's just say it says 149 to 1117, but I hardly ever see it go below the 1000 mark. And if it does, well, you know, it's just because I'm very lucky, right? 438 to 576 physical damage. That is per hit. That is every time that Forcewave hits the mob, it does that amount of physical damage, and it stuns the target for 3.7 to 5 seconds. You have to love stuns. I mean, who doesn't, right? Now, I could have a skill. I could have not put a point into this Tremor, but I like to do my skill continuously. So since I have no cooldown, it'll always be doing this, right? Right, and it's pretty. It's cost efficient anyways. As you can see, I've done it over 20, 30, almost 30 times now, and I'm not even below 500. Okay, so that's not too bad, right? So I did put 1 point into Tremor. It's really up to you if you want to wait a 2.8 seconds to just do once. To just do it once, right? Better to just put the Tremor. You do 75% less weapon damage. Your damage modifiers by -30% as of build 27 that was modified. It does give you 100% stun duration reduction though, which is good. Plus 100 skill cooldown reduction, which I just showed you, and -60% skill energy cost. So that's why I believe, in my opinion, is more cost efficient, and you'll be doing lots of damage anyways continuously. So it more than makes up it more than makes up to just put that point in than not putting it in, right? I put max point 12s into rendering force. I do have 13 because the +1 skill, obviously. Plus 162% physical damage and 196 reduced target to the target's armor for 5 seconds. Really good. It does add to the overall DPS output of your Forcewave. So it is. I recommend putting 12 points. If you want to redistribute it somewhere else, really up to you. Blitz. So for Blitz, I believe I had a. No, I don't have it. So I do have one that I do have some boots that give me more points into Blitz, but I don't know. It's I don't feel it's really good for me, anyways. So anyways, so I just have a couple points into that. It's current at 5, 300% movement speed when I get to the mob. There's physical damage, percentage of a weapon damage, 3 target maximum. I like it. You know, it's good to also escape if you're really on a cooldown from your Minier's will. So I put a couple of points into it, just for the heck of it. Put 1 point into Fighting Spirit. I don't see the use of putting more points into Fighting Spirit, as I put more points into Shaman. So gives you better crit, physical damage, plus offensive ability when it's active. Alright, and it only has a 15% chance of activating. Now up to Shaman. So to Shaman I put up to 15 points, and reason being is I only wanted these 3 skills here, which is Brute Force, Feral Hunger, and Upheaval. As you can see, I didn't max up Upheaval because I do have lots of points into Soldier, but it doesn't really matter. It's more for fun, for play. So my Brute Force adds 104 lightning damage and plus 57% physical damage with my 2-handed melee weapon, which I really love. So it does, from what I've seen, add to my Forcewave, so I'm attacking much stronger. Feral Hunger, 25% chance to be used, 180 degree arc, 5 targets, 133% weapon damage, which is pretty good, 490 bleeding damage over 2 seconds. So if you know you're running away and the dots on him, boom, just disappears. 41% of attack damage converted to health. So it does help you. So as you can see for the build, I am getting a lot of HP regen from my skills and not from set items or components. And only 4 points, well 5 points technically, for Upheaval. So 100% chance to be used, 3 meter target area, 64% weapon damage. Mediocre at best, 52 lightning damage and 297 bleeding damage over 3 seconds. Now, what it doesn't really tell you in the actual where it says current level 5 and all that good stats, it's that you need to have a critical strike with your basic attacks. So sometimes I'll attack with my basic attacks and I'll have that, alright? Because I do basic attacks as well sometimes. But yeah. So this is my for fun build. You can build it totally differently. Where I have +1 skills, I have Razor Leaf Glaive. It does add a lot of cunning and crit damage. +1 to all Shaman skills, which is really good. And the +1 to skills and to Soldier, which is my belt. The rest of the gear is pretty crappy, to be honest with you. Let's go show you how it is. Let's go into Dark Veil Gate. Oh yeah, and the relic that I do have is for Shaman. So it does add offensive ability. The reason being I put that one is because of the offensive ability, so I can go over the 1,000 mark in my stats here. It's not my relic of choice. I would rather have the relic for Soldier that adds +1 to Soldier skills, but you know, I don't have the what's it called, All-Around's Blood, right? And I get to summon a pet, so it's not too bad. So as you can see, I can attack normally. I'll attack really fast, or I can just do this. And yeah, it's a decent build. I love it. Like leveling up with the Forcewave is really fun. It's very AOE intensive because everybody that's in your way just gets decimated. and I have a one skill here. It's a abolish evil. So let's go try that. Abolish evil. Evil be gone. There you go. Evil be gone. Right. All right. So that's the build, guys. Against regular mobs and champions and or elites, it's effective. But I would have to say against bosses, the big bosses, especially the boss at the end of this video, this area, it does take a lot of time. Alright, so this is more, I would have to say, solo play for farming. Let's say if you want to farm mobs or look for a rep, and or group play. So get ready to, you know, wait a bit longer for your bosses to die. It's, in my opinion, it's not a huge big deal because the survivability is is there, so it won't be a problem on that aspect. Right, so I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you like Grim Dawn, don't forget to subscribe. I will be posting more Build 27 videos. I have my Conjurer level 50 that will be up very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. So on this note, that's Unretired, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.